Hello and welcome to your first flipped learning homework. I'm going to show this in my homework and key skills book to show you how I would like you to set things out. So this is also your progress book, but we're working from the back because it's the homework and key skills that we're focusing on now. So I'm going to turn to my next available double page. My next available page actually would be fine. And I'm going to write my heading in, but before I do that I'm just going to draw a ruler because that helps me keep everything really nice and neat. Probably about 3 squares, no more than that, with plenty. Now, the title of your homework, which I need you to copy in, is Flipped Learning Homework. My handwriting isn't the neatest, but I'm going to make an effort to make it nice. Flipped Learning Homework, and it's on dividing with decimals. So that's my heading. I'm going to underline it. Make sure you've got a ruler. Now, as I'm going through, at any point in this video, you can stop it, go back over it, review it, and make any changes, re-look at things. Now, there is something we need to do before going on to divide with decimals, and that is some prior knowledge. So this means knowledge that you have to have before you can do division with decimals. The prior knowledge you need is long division. So that's, and if you're not sure how to do long division, you need to stop the video now and look at the other video in the playlist about long division. Do that bit and do it here, and then go back to your work on dividing with decimals. If you are completely confident with your long division, or once you are confident with your long division, we can move on. So we're going to look at dividing with decimals now. And I'm going to start with this example. I'm going to have a decimal like 6.2, and I'm going to divide that by 3. So that means if I have 6.2 and I divide it into 3 equal parts, how much would be in each part? Well, the thing about this that I want to do is I don't want to have I want to use whole numbers, but it's so important, and the really crucial thing to note is that I need to get rid of my decimal point by multiplying this one by 10. But whatever I multiply one part of this by, I need to multiply the other one by the same amount. So that gives me 62 divided by 30. So 62 divided by 30 I can do. Let's have a look at it with the long division method. So I've got 62. If you struggle with your presentation, use 1 square for each number. I recommend that. So 62 divided by 30. So I've got to think, how many times does 30 go into 6? It doesn't. How many times does 30, and it's always all of that number I'm looking at, how many times does 30 go into 62? It goes in twice. Now here is the absolutely key step because right now 30 goes into 62 twice, but I've got something left over. So 2 lots of 30 would give me 60. So I've got 2 left over. Now here's the point here's the next really important point. I'm going to add in the decimal point below and above the bus stop. Okay. And I'm going to look at now the tenths column, because 62 divided by 30 is the same as 62.0 divided by 30. And this will help me because I can then work out how many lots of 30 go into 20. Well, it's still 0. So no lots of it go in. But how many lots of 30 go into, and here's the next bit, I'm going to add in another 0. How many lots of 30 go into 200? Well, 3 times 6 is 18, so 30 times 6 is 180. 30 times 7 is 210. So 6 lots of 30 fit in, and that comes to 180. Now, if I'm doing this to 1 decimal place, I can stop there, because I've got 2.06, which I can round to 2.1 to 1 decimal place. Just rounding that. This being 5 or higher means this gets rounded up, and if I'm doing it to 1 decimal place, I can stop there. So that's example 1. So I'm just going to put in the margin here, e.g. 1 means example 1. Just going to zoom out a little bit.